You are now tuned in to 2 to 3 with Janet Leigh on WHLR1.com. It's Hotline Radio, the number one station on the net. Now, I'm so excited without any further ado. The day has finally arrived that I have actress and producer Gia Franzia on the line.
Yay!
Woohoo! Yeah. Oh my goodness. So glad to finally, that the day is here that I finally get to speak with you. It's amazing.
Yeah, I know. It's funny. Chris booked it. It seemed like it was so long ago,
Yeah.
and then you're here.
Exactly.
It kind of brings up on you.
Yes, and it's unbelievable because it's already March and it seems like this year just began and already 3 months into the year.
Which means it's closer to my birthday.
Oh wow! When's your birthday?
Not till October.
Awesome.
So
But still,
it's coming. You know what
God,
I mean?
yes.
You're like,
Oh yeah.
You know?
Well, my birthday just passed in January, so I'm glad it's over with.
Yeah, but it's gonna come again.
Oh God, yeah. Well, I could be thankful for that because a lot of people don't have more birthdays coming, so thank God I could look forward to that. So now, you have appeared in so much, and you have so much going on and everything, and I'm gonna get to the one I've seen and my favorite one so far in just a minute, and hopefully I won't give it too much away. But oh my God! So you were in the Condo Hell and Trick of the Witch and Heavy Makeup. What role and how was those roles for you to be playing?
Well, Condo Hell was written and directed by my best friend Amy Wade, and the other movies, Heavy Makeup and Trick of the Witch, were written and directed by Chris Morrissey. But I've known both of them for many years, and Chris, we were in acting school together, and he's just always making horror movies, and he's always putting me in them. So I'm always grateful for Chris. He's like, I'm going to make another movie. Do you want to be in it? I'm like, yes. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Chris is he's different to work with because at least in one of the movies that we did, he didn't give you the script. The whole script. So you only had the scenes that you were in. So you didn't know who the killer was. You didn't know who were the killer. You know what I mean? So you just played your role, and when you saw the movie on the big screen, you're just like, oh, yeah. So that was fun.
Yeah, that seems like that would be a better way to go, is just get your parts and then finally see the finished result. Oh, God, that was amazing. Wow.
Yeah. And, I tried really hard to find out who the killer was, but no one said a word. No one told anyone anything. So people did a good job with that.
Yeah, that was awesome. I couldn't do that. I'd have to say something to somebody. I would have to.
Your cat or your dog.
Wow. Now, how long have you been acting and producing?
I graduated college in 1999, and I moved out here to LA, and I did extra work for a year just to get on set and kind of just see how movies are made, which was one of the best experiences that I've had as an actor. And then, and then I just went full force into it, and I produced my first feature film, Pizza Heart, pretty early on.
Oh, awesome!
So
go ahead.
It's on VHS.
Oh, okay. I still have VHS tapes and a VCR, so
you do?
Yes.
Me too.
There ain't nothing wrong with it. Now, with Piece of Heart, what was that feature film about?
It was mostly it's a very spiritual movie, and just somebody just kind of finding out their life and experiences and stuff like that. And I played the wife of the lead. It's a very nice, sweet story. Okay. First movie though.
Right.
First movie.
Yeah, that seems like a nice plot that I would watch, because I like movies, especially horror and dramas, and just pretty much movies that are based on real life and someone can relate to the experiences that somebody else is going through.
Yeah,
that was a good first feature film. I'm gonna have to try to get a copy of it and watch it or something.
Well, I'd have to send it to you on VHS.
Oh, okay. Awesome.
No, I'm just kidding, but yeah, I mean, that's how, early 2000s. I don't even know who owns the VHS, although I do.
Now, is it on, can you also stream it? Have you done that with that, or you haven't even thought more about trying to get it on video on demand or something?
No, it's like 17 years ago, 16 years ago, first film, and, no, everyone's kind of moved on to other projects, it's a good experience.
Yeah, that's understandable, but with like a fan like me and have seen your work and wanting to see some other work of yours, I mean, I would like to see your first feature film.
Well, then I might put some thought into that and work on that.
Okay, that would be awesome. That would be great. Now, now I want to go ahead and get in, and I hope that I don't give too much out or anything like that, but I actually got to see the gritty action short that you done, Miss Nobody, and oh my God, I got to say that film was badass. Excuse my language. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Now did you wrote that, correct?
No, the director wrote it.
The director.
Okay. Adam Hodge, he wrote and directed it, and I've worked with him several times, and this was a project, it was actually written for somebody else, and we ended up firing her. The communication just wasn't clear a lot of times, and it was frustrating. Yeah. And we were kind of ready to shoot the film. I was producing it, and I was like, can I play the part? I've never done something like this.
Right.
So, so I trained for several months. I had a trainer. He taught me all the fight scenes, and then we filmed it over a couple weekends. And Adam edited the movie. We had a fantastic crew, and that's the product you see.
Well, I can say you did one hell of a job. That was awesome.
Thank you.
For training for a few months and not done a part like that before, wow, I would have never done that until you have told me. You fit that part perfectly and played it to the T. That was awesome. Now I did.
I didn't even know. I kind of didn't know what I was getting into. I mean, it's certainly a lot of work.
Right.
I loved it. I mean, I loved I was so bruised up. I was so banged up. I was hunched over. I couldn't move.
Oh, wow.
And I couldn't have been happier. It was like the happiest next day of my life. You know what I mean? I can't wait to do this again.
Most definitely. Fun. Now, I loved it, and it's a short film. Now, I wish you had me just sitting there like, is there going to be a part 2? Is there going to be a next part to this? Wanting to see, wow, because it was just that great, and the acting and everything was just on point.
Yeah, Adam wrote a feature film based on the short, and we're just trying to find funding for it, because we would love to make it into a feature film. And we're selling Miss Nobody online on Vimeo or my website for $1.
Oh, wow. Wow.
I mean, it is a short film.
Yeah.
But, for $1, you can watch it.
Yeah, it's worth it, too. I mean, it's worth more than that, in my opinion, with the acting and just the whole plot and everything, because I ain't going to give too much away for those that haven't seen it and do want to see it and, to support, go spend the $1 to watch it, because believe me, you guys, it is worth it, because I even had to turn my head at a couple of parts. It's just like, oh God, no, they didn't. So that was awesome. The effects and everything. Wow. That's crazy.
Thank you.
You're so welcome. Now, I want to get into a little bit of your background, because I try to do my research on my guests and stuff. Now, you have 2 tattoos. One of them you got in Germany, which is a scorpion. I want to get more into the other one about the grapes. For those that don't know what the grapes stand for that you have, if you don't mind discussing it, what is that the grapes represent for you?
It's such a good after dinner dessert. Even grapes. Yeah, grapes. My family makes wine.
Okay.
We're in the wine industry.
Awesome.
So I have it there. I have a little bunch of grapes to represent the family wine business.
Right. Awesome. Now, I'm not a fan of wine. I don't know if it's just the off-brand wine that I've tried before and stuff. It's just bitter to me.
Oh, yeah. I think you need to. I think when you're not a wine drinker, you need to start off very sweet.
Oh, okay.
If you like sweet drinks.
Right, yeah, yeah.
You know, something very sweet and light. Something that kind of doesn't hurt when it goes down.
Oh, okay. Yeah. No,
I
that
think.
helps. Yeah. Well, that's some great advice because I'm not per se a wine drinker. I don't drink very often, anyways. But I've always seen movies, people drinking wine, and it's like, oh God, this is the best thing, and I'm like, ugh, this tastes nasty.
Yeah. I can't drink the really strong like tabs and stuff. It hurts. I don't like when it hurts my chest going down.
Right, yeah.
So if it hurts, I won't drink it.
Yeah. Now, with you having tattoos and the roles that you play, do you have to cover your tattoos up for all the roles, or if like specific roles you don't, or?
No.
Okay.
I haven't had that problem yet.
Oh, okay. Now, a little bit more with you actually, for the Gritty Action short, you've actually won an award for Breakout Action Star at Action on Film Festival. How did you feel when you won the award?
I died.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I had just before that I had won a Best Actress Award at the Playhouse West Film Festival, and I mean, I think it took me like a week to process that.
Wow!
I was so. I know at such a small scale, short film, maybe, or you just get this like little award, but I mean, I smiled for weeks. I couldn't believe it. I was so happy. I was so proud. I was so shocked because that was an award that was voted on by other actors.
Oh, wow.
Maybe that had something to do with it. So I was so honored. And then when we did the Action on Film and I got that award, it's just, you kind of get up there and you're just like, you don't even know what to say.
Oh, wow.
You just sound like a bubbly idiot. You know what I mean? And then we also won like Best Sequence.
Oh, okay.
An award for that, which is really cool. I think that the movie is so well deserving of the awards and the people that worked on it. They're so talented.
Right.
It wouldn't look that good without those people.
Mm-hmm.
Sound guy or all of our crew, DP.
Right.
Just all came together,
Yeah, y'all did excellent with that, even though it was a short. Even shorts and stuff, awards are very well deserved because even if it's a short, you put so much passion and effort and hard work into it. It's very well deserved, especially when the end product is, in my opinion, the way your film turned out, badass. So it was. Congratulations on that, and I can see you got so much more awards coming for that and stuff. So that's awesome. So
it's fun.
Now, throughout your career in acting, do you have any like moments that are like blooper moments where you messed up your lines or you fell or whatever the case is? Do you have any that you can share with us?
I've never been asked that question. I'm generally pretty prepared on set.
Mm-hmm.
I always like to know my lines. It's important to know your lines.
Right.
I'd say when I was producing and starring in the movie Rattle Basket that I did, one of our supporting actors, pretty heavy emotional role this person had. She didn't show up on set.
Oh wow!
And I had someone. I got someone in, and she memorized all her lines. It was pretty incredible. But those are one of those things. I mean, you had no idea it was coming, and then on low budget films too, you're so strict with your time and your money. So that was kind of a big I don't know what you call it, mishap that happened on that film. So that comes to my mind.
Okay.
That comes to my mind.
Okay. So how do you prepare for your roles when you're getting ready to act?
I do at the school I was at. It's based off of Meisner, and it really works for me. I mean, I get the script and I write out each of my lines without any quotations or punctuations. It's just straight up written out so that you don't memorize it in any other way than just the words.
Right.
And then I create a backstory, and then. A lot of times, I think when something's more of an emotional role, I find myself a lot of times, like when I go to bed or wake up, I'm just thinking about this character, so that when I'm on set, I always hope that it's just in you.
Right.
You're filled up with that character. You know what I mean? And then you get to play it. You know, and I love. I love rehearsing and at the school there's techniques where you rehearse your lines like many different ways. You know, you do it angry, you do it sad, you do it as a whisper, you create situations so that you're not stuck in the way you memorize it. Then when you get on set and you get to play off with someone listening to them, it just all feels so much more organic, you know?
Yeah.
And I love that. I love it.
Awesome.
And there's also some moments, and I got that like in Miss Nobody, where I was truly completely out of my head. You know, because when you produce and you act, I'm worried about the next meal, or making sure it comes on time, or we're on schedule, or does this person have their right wardrobe for the next scene?
Right.
It's hard for me. It's a lot of work in my head to do both. I end up doing both, but it's hard. We are not 100% committed in the acting role when I have a lot of other production things to worry about, you know?
Yeah. Now, with you being a female actress and producer, has there been any obstacles or anything throughout your career you had to overcome just because you are a female in this business?
You know, I mean, I don't know. No, I don't think so. I mean, you know, I've yet to be told I was too fat for a role.
Oh, wow.
I've yet to be told I was too old for a role. I mean, I don't know if that's coming or not coming. I mean, none of that stuff has ever happened. You know, but, you know, I think you put a lot of those things on yourself. You read about a lot of it, and then, you know, you're getting older.
Right.
And saggier. I mean, you know, whatever. But, it just happens. Yeah. You know, I mean, I've experienced a lot of, you know, there's so many promises. And as an actor, I mean, you know, I've catered for years. I've waitressed. I've done all those jobs. And you get out there and, you know, so many people tell you so many things. Like, you know, they're just empty promises. And for an actor, like, it's so hard not to fall for it. I mean, it's so easy to go, oh my God, this guy, he believes in me. He's going to give me the part, you know, and it's never not what it is. And there is a lot of, you know, other shit that goes on that I think you deal with that as a woman. Right. I do. You know, but as I've gotten older, now I just care less. Right. You know, I care less about what other people think or what they might say. So you're kind of more confident now. You know, when you're younger, you'll just do anything. Right. Yeah. You know, because there's a big difference in age. Yeah. You know. Oh yeah. For me. Yeah. Yeah. It does seem like to be a difference with the age and things like that. And yeah, I've always heard stories of Hollywood and, you know, the entertainment business. There's dreams that's promised and this and that, and a lot of people fall for it, especially if they're first coming out and trying to get their foot in the door and stuff. So yeah, I guess, what advice would you give someone that is starting to be acting and is at a very young age and stuff? What advice would you give them? Well, you know what surprises me, and I know I was just talking about this, but I hope I was never this is naive, although I probably was. But, I mean, what I find when younger people want to come in and be actors, and they've asked me for feedback or advice, it always shocks me how little effort they put into their career. Like they just want the quickest way to get there without doing any of the work. And I'm thinking, I've been in here for 17 years, and I still don't get paid what I'm doing. You know what I mean? But like doing extra work, I would have never known how a set even worked had I not done extra work, or how I got my vouchers to get into the union, or working those 14 or 16 hours. I mean, that blows my mind to not ever just doing that kind of, you know, grunt work. And then they're like, oh, do you have an agent? Can you refer me? And you're like, oh my God, it takes me years. And it's not that I don't want to help, but they don't do the work. They haven't done the work. That's the difference that I've seen. You know what I mean? I just feel like it's lazier, and I don't know, you know.
They're expecting a handout and somebody just say, here you go, just based on their looks and their age and things like that. I agree with you. You got to put the work in order to get to where you're at and actually move forward with your career. Because being lazy is not going to get it. It's not going to get you but so far. If anywhere.
I mean, the school that I was at, I mean, there, you know, it's, you know, where they would say, you know, 99% effort, 1% talent, something like that. You know what I mean? And, and it was. I mean, now, you know, people are making their films, and they do features and shorts, and you know, there's so much more involved at the school that I'm at. You know, they're very progressive that way in the things that they do and create, which, you know, I respect.
Right. Yeah.
So
now, out of the roles that you have played in the many parts that you've had, is there a role that you would like to play that you haven't, or have you played all the roles that you want? What's your favorite?
I'm positively, absolutely, for at least a decade. Now I'm getting older, but I have always wanted to play. I've always wanted to do a romantic comedy. I feel like that is a niche that I haven't tapped into, or haven't had an opportunity for. I would have never thought I would have done a movie like Miss Nobody, and I love that. But a romantic comedy, I just, I would love to do that. I would love to do that.
Yeah. Now, do you see yourself writing a romantic comedy and starring in it and stuff, or you go?
I see myself writing a romantic comedy about 4 times a year. I have an idea. I write a couple sentences. I think I have a 7 pages that I started about 2 years ago.
Oh wow!
I'm not. I write better with somebody, and you know, like Amy wrote Condo Hell, and she let us, me and my husband, we helped with the editing, and that was so much fun. You know, I like that. I like having the partner. You know, it helps.
Right.
Helps move things forward and be motivated. But I was never really trained as a writer, and I have ideas.
Right.
I know I could just write. I know. You know.
Yeah. Yeah.
So maybe.
Yeah. Maybe we'll see a romantic comedy coming from you soon in the near future. I want to be in one of Judd Apatow's romantic comedies. Oh, okay.
Or something like that. I want someone else to write it.
Oh, okay. So you just want to star in one for right now.
I would like to make a movie, a romantic comedy. Yeah.
Okay. Awesome. Hopefully we'll see you in one soon. I think you would kick ass in it. You'll be awesome.
I'll kick ass if I don't get in one.
Yeah, all right, y'all. Y'all hear that? If she don't get in one, she's gonna kick somebody's ass.
Yeah. I'll be pissed.
And from seeing Miss Nobody, I don't want to be in her path. So
nope.
Somebody might want to contact her and get up with her manager or whoever they got to contact to get that going. Yeah. All these screenwriters and these people writing feature films or even shorts. I know somebody's got a romantic comedy that she'll fit the part for. Now, with your Miss Nobody, do you have that going to any more film festivals or anything?
I think we're done in the film festival market.
Okay.
So we do have it online to sell, and we're in the process of also having it screened on short TV, which is done on TV or network.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So working on that is kind of a slow process.
Now with the because I've heard so much about the Condo Hill and the Trick of the Witch and the heavy makeup, and I'm sure I'll ask Amy when I speak to her when I interview her, and share when I interview her. But where are they available to watch, to purchase, to rent, or something?
Condo Hill we're going to put on Vimeo.
Okay.
Actually, okay. Check. Yeah, we're going to put Condo Hill went around the festival circuit as well. And I'm there. I think Amy's done with that.
Okay.
So yeah, we're going to put it online to start selling.
Yes, please do, because I've heard so much about it, and it looks like it's going to be a kick-ass film as well, and just the whole story base of it. A lot of fun. It looked like it was and stuff. Yeah.
Amy wrote that script for all her friends.
Oh wow!
So all of us knew each other, so it was.
Yeah, that worked out.
Fun.
Yeah, that had to be working with your friends and stuff. That had to be awesome, an awesome experience, fun. So, before we start closing out and everything, because I know you got an appointment to get to, or and stuff. Is there any? Let's see. God, you got my now I can't even think properly. Now I did want to speak of, if you don't mind, because I think that's amazing. Your grandmother was actually an opera singer, right?
My great-grandmother.
Yes, that's amazing. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
How did you find all this information?
Your IMDb. It's on IMDb under trivia, under your IMDb page. Yes.
Oh, that's funny.
Somebody put it there.
My mom, father's mother, so my great-grandmother.
Okay.
She was an opera singer, and my grandfather, he came over to the United States, Italian immigrant.
Okay.
And she was so busy on her career that her sister, which would be his aunt, actually raised him.
Oh,
and
wow.
I remember when I was really little, I didn't used to say that I wanted to be an actress, but I was sitting with him in my aunt's living room, and he asked me what I wanted to do when I was older, and I think I was like 10 or 11. And I was like, Grandpa, I said, I want to be an actress. And he totally disapproved of it.
Oh, wow.
Because his mother was so busy performing, she was never around. And he felt that any actors, in the industry who worked like that would neglect their children. And I remember saying, but Grandpa, it's not like that anymore. They take their kids with them, or, this kind of thing. But I remember that conversation. It kind of always stuck with me. But,
Yeah.
But I think it's changed. I mean, I think it's more manageable.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Most definitely. It's definitely more manageable for females and even males to have a career and a family life as well. I mean, you just got to put your priorities in place and schedule it out properly and stuff. It can be done. It really can. And it's awesome. I mean, because I always feel I'd rather have I see a difference in a career and a job. I'd rather have a career than a job, because a career I'm be more passionate about. A job is just going to be a job. And you should always do something that you love to do, because if you're just going to be stuck in a 9 to 5 that you don't enjoy, then you're not going to be living your life like you're supposed to.
Yeah. Now, ask me if I can sing opera. I'd have a very strong no. But my mom is a concert pianist.
Yes, she was actually accepted to Juilliard.
Piano player.
Right. Yes, I was going to ask you about that too, because she was actually was accepted to Juilliard, but she decided to marry your father and didn't go to Juilliard. That's right. Yes, that's amazing, and because like I was trying to get to, you're an amazing actress and everything, and so looking at your family history, regardless if it was performing as singer, opera singer, or a pianist. You come from a long line of talent. So it was in your blood to do something.
Yeah, we have a lot of talent in our family, that's for sure.
Yes, that's amazing. So now,
thank you.
You're so welcome. And I also want to say that your brother is a Navy SEAL. Thank you for serving.
Thank you. Yes.
That is also talent, and it takes a lot of courage and everything to do something like that. And that's amazing.
It's so funny you just brought that up. I was thinking about him this morning. It just popped in my head. I just remember, going to his graduation at the boot camp and just watching his whole process. My brother has unbelievable strength. He did even when he was younger. You know what I mean? And mental strength.
Yeah.
To get through that kind of training.
Yeah, most definitely.
He could take you down with your pinky. And
God.
I mean, unbelievable.
Yeah, that's crazy.
He tours and stuff like that. So I'm pretty proud of him.
Yeah, very much. Very proud. And I'm sure he's very proud of you as well, and where you're at in your career and where your career is headed. I can see you on the big screen and everything.
Yeah, he just punches me. He just punches me and gives me Indian burns and spit loogies. So
the typical brother
or
sister.
Maybe that is him showing love.
Yeah, that is. I have a brother as well, so yeah, that's always going to be like that, no matter how old you get. That's always to have family, though. It's good to have family and close relationships with your family. Now,
that's for sure.
Before we get out of here, where can everybody follow Miss Nobody and you on social media?
Well, I think the easiest is to go to my website, which is www.giafranzia.com, and everything is on there. There's a link to Miss Nobody and any other information and movies and filmography you might want to see. And then you can see Facebook and Twitter is all attached to the website. I think that's the easiest.
Yeah.
Yeah,
most of the time.
That out?
Yeah, most of that. Now, I did want to know, do you have any incidences where you have a stalker or had a stalker or just someone that's overly just too much, a fan that's just too much?
Yeah, I killed them. I shot them and I tore their nails out. I said, don't come around here no more, fool.
Oh, yeah.
Don't mess with Miss Nobody.
Exactly. And you don't. Once y'all see that, you sure in hell don't want to mess with Miss Nobody. Oh, my goodness.
No, I haven't had any stalkers.
Not yet.
Very, very happy about.
Yeah, that's great. Okay, well, it's been an amazing conversation. I enjoyed it, and I hope to have you on soon again, even just to be talking about what's going on in the world.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
You're so welcome. Now, is there any shout-outs you want to give?
What a shout-out? Someone else asked me that. Shout-out. What's the shout-out?
It's where you want to say thank you to, like, anybody, your friends, your family, anyone.
You know what? I would like to tell Kurt Phillips, who's listening, how much I love him and how grateful I am for everything he does for me.
Oh, awesome. Well,
I'm going to do that shout out.
There you go. And that's one of the best ones you can do.
Yes.
Okay, well, it was good talking to you. I hope you make it to your appointment on time. I don't want to be to blame for you showing up late. Though I could have kept you here a little bit longer. I would have enjoyed talking to you longer, but I'd rather you be early or on time than late. So, without any further ado, this is actress and producer Gia Franzia. Be sure to check her website, giafranzia.com, to find the link for Miss Nobody. Do pay that $1. It is very much more worth $1, but they got it for $1. Do see that, and we will talk to you next time, Gia.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
You have a good day.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
That was the amazing actress and producer Gia Franzia. She kicked ass in that Miss Nobody gritty action short. Please do. If you don't do anything else, do pay that $1 to see that. It was, yeah, there's no words really to explain it. It had my mind blown. I had to turn my head at a few scenes and the sections in the film and stuff. So yeah, shout out to her and her husband and her family, and shout out to Chris Morrissey for bringing her on to the show. Appreciate it, and I hope everyone has a great day. I will have the full interview up later today for full playback purposes. Thank you. You are listening to 2 to 3 with Janet Leigh on WHLR1.com.